Join me to explore the Lucca Cathedral Complex on a single combination ticket. At the time of my visit, this cost €10, allowing access to the inside of the Lucca Cathedral, the Church of Saints Giovanni and Reparata, the Cathedral Museum, and climbing 2 towers for views over the city and beyond. You can pay for the combination ticket at the entrance to any of the 3 venues. We first visit the inside of Lucca Cathedral, which is dedicated to St Martin of Tours. The church has been on this site since the 6th century, but the current cathedral construction was begun in 1060. It was consecrated by Pope Alexander in 1070. The cathedral is home to the most precious relic in Lucca, the Holy Face of Lucca, or the Volto Santo. This artifact is an 8th century life-size crucifix of painted wood. Unfortunately, when I visited the summer of 2025, it was going under restoration work. The cathedral also houses many works of art dating back as far as the 15th century. This is the tomb and monument of the second wife of Paolo Guinigi, the Lord of Lucca from 1400 to 1430. The tomb is empty as she is actually buried in the Guinigi Chapel of St Lucia in Lucca. It was now time to climb the 200 plus steps of the cathedral bell tower. It starts off with a series of stone steps that take you up to a landing area. From this landing area, the steps convert to metal. These steps to the top are not ideal if you suffer from vertigo or have fear of heights. You can see down through these steps and they are rather steep. Eventually you reach the top of the bell tower to get great all-round views over the city of Lucca and beyond. Next we visit the church of Saints Giovanni and Reparata, which also hosts opera at 7 o'clock each evening. The church was originally built in the 5th century, which used to be the old cathedral of Lucca. The current structure largely dates from the 12th century reconstruction. Some of the old 5th century foundations which were excavated in the 1970s can be seen on the tour of the church. Here you can perhaps just make out some of the not very well lit 5th century foundations. Of course, the church also has a tower to climb. The steps up this church tower are a lot easier to negotiate than that of the cathedral. At this tower you get 2-stage views of the city. The last place to visit on the ticket was Lucca Cathedral Museum with its sacred furnishings, paintings and sculptures. With no air conditioning, it was also good to get out into the fresh air to overlook the square on which Lucca Cathedral stands. From here you can see the 2 canopies of the restaurant where I had my evening meals at. It sure was a lovely location to eat just before sunset. The museum is quite the maze, split between several floors.